Hello, hello, my beautiful Aries. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for June the 22nd to the 28th as we approach the end of yet again another month. Let's see what your download message is and what the theme of your reading is. Well, I love it. You have been given the theme and the card happiness. So things are starting to look brighter and picking up for you. Let's see what your general tarot and oracle forecast has for you. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through yet again another week? All right, let's see what we have here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Aries. Coming in with your first card, you have the Star, followed by the Two of Swords, and you've got the Four of Wands. You have that Seven of Swords again. You have the Five of Wands, and you have the King of Cups. Coming in with that, you have the Page of Swords. You have the beautiful Ten of Cups, and you have the Chariot. Next, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Judgment. Your final card coming in is the World, and you've got the final cards rather, and you've got the King of Wands, and you have that Ten of Swords. So happiness, very easy explanation here. You're going to feel joy, blessings, feeling of happiness all around. It could be in relationships, your personal life, your business life. In general, things are starting to improve in your life, and you finally are now going to be able to see some happiness, some light at the end of the tunnel that brings you joy and peace and harmony. The first card, which is your life or career, you've been given the card strategy, and it refers to a step-by-step plan of attack to reach your next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. So you could be dealing with somebody in the business sector. Maybe you're wanting to be in touch with somebody who you work with or work for. You could be dealing with legal issues. You might be wanting to be in contact with the powers that be there. This could refer to a lot of things, but you're going to strategize. You're going to make a step-by-step attack plan. And I don't mean that aggressively. You want to reach that next level, that next goal. And getting advice from somebody who is where you want to be is definitely imperative and important, and it will be helpful. You're going to have a reason to celebrate the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Star. The Two of Swords says you could have locked horns with somebody, or you're at a crossroads with yourself because there's a decision, an important one that you're supposed to make, and you wish you really didn't have to pick and choose this. It could have to do with somebody in the legal sector. Maybe you're dealing with a divorce, a separation, disbursement of properties and monies and whatever. It could be decisions like that where you might need to call in a mediator to, as I always say, to lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table for you to be able to choose and make the right decision. This card says you can't procrastinate. The time has come where you must make a decision. The Four of Wands says, yes, you're going to make a decision to be happy is what you're going to do. This is a card of celebrating. Maybe you're celebrating a birthday of somebody, or somebody's graduating, or somebody's moving back home, or maybe you're selling, renovating, and buying a new home. But there's going to be a reason to get together with family and friends and celebrate a beautiful, beautiful event. The Star says you are the star, standing in your spotlight, being able to be seen. Your people are going to notice you now. You're getting this recognition for who you are and what you've done. This card says stand in your spotlight, enjoy yourself, dream big. Dreams are about to happen. Wow. Coming in next with your focus part of the reading, which is also your career and money card, you've got the Pendulum, and it says fluctuating income, indecision, new strategy, career could involve seasonal work, job change, or making choices. And we talked about making choices there with the Two of Swords. So your income might be kind of up and down. You might be seeing, a bit there, and then you're seeing it disperse and leave. There is some indecision of how you're going to be dealing with finances right now. And this is where, again, you need to strategize. Okay, think about what's going to bring you to the greater good. I wouldn't play it small. I wouldn't also roll over and give in just to keep peace. Okay, this has to do with your future. Some of you might be taking on another job, which is seasonal. You might even be changing your job and going to something different, but you are in the process of making some big, huge choices with your career. Some of you. The King of Cups comes in, the Five of Wands comes in, and the Seven of Swords. Now, you've had this a lot through other readings. And, Aries, it has to do with dealing with somebody who isn't as honest as they're letting on they are. They're out for their own agenda, their own selfishness, and their own personal needs. They might be trying to coerce, charm you, talk you into something, and really they're only out for their own selfish needs. So this is the card I call the wolf in sheep's clothing. Beware of this person. They could be coming on as nice as pie, but they only want something for themselves. So keep your eyes open for that dishonest energy coming in around you. You could be feeling as though you have to get out there and compete with the world and society and maybe in your job and your career to climb that ladder of success. However, pick and choose your battles wisely. Don't allow yourself to feel backed up against the wall and, getting burnout because of it. This is a card that says you can compete. It's great to compete, but make sure you don't overextend yourself. The King of Cups is a perfect energy. Kind, caring, compassionate, loving, been there, done it, has a medal to prove it. This person could be somebody in your life, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that wants to step forward and be there for you because they truly care about you. They don't want they have no selfish agenda with them. This is the ideal king, the ideal mate that any of us could want the energy of. This card says they may come in and give you a kind listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, a soft place to land, and some wonderful, helpful advice. Coming in next in the center position, your help, your hurdle, or your challenge. This is the looking glass, and it refers to making sure you do pay attention to the details so that you don't miss something. Take a closer look or two at something. You don't want to miss out. Reading between the lines and also making sure you're paying attention to the details of any contracts, of anything like that where you might be signing something. Because you know what I always tell you, consumer beware. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. So be mindful of that. Coming in with that, you have the Chariot, the beautiful Ten of Cups, and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, pages are all messages, and this particular one brings you a message that could cause a little delay to your plans. Swords often have to do with, they can have to do with legal situations and sometimes refer to that. If there's something there, you might have to look into it and pay attention to the details of what you're up against. Sometimes this message can be given to you by somebody who is immature, abrupt, blunt. They have no finesse or tact. Don't attack them. Just take the message. It will pique your curiosity and your creativity flowing. This is a message that you must receive. Beautiful Ten of Cups, card of happiness. Happy ever after. Yes, we can't complain about this ever. It's happiness in your chosen family or your blood family. It's happiness within your children. If there's been any debates or quarrels or things left undone and unresolved, things will work out. Things are going to be happier. After every storm, the sun's going to shine again. It's inevitable. And sometimes we're blessed with that beautiful energy of the rainbow and the pot of gold, which could show up in the form of time, effort, support, love, good health, and maybe even money. The Chariot, yes. You're overcoming or have overcome some great, huge obstacles. You went in there with knowing what the risks were, but you held your head high. You were prepared. This is all about being prepared. Okay, here he is sitting on a motorcycle. He's got all his gear on. He's heading out, and he knows that he's ready for anything. Being prepared is one of the biggest things, and I have to say that's going to be an important thing for you this week, especially in the near future. Being prepared for the unexpected and coming out ahead of the game is what will make you the winner and the champion. Coming in next with messages from Spirit and your guides. Look what you get. Love, romance, and love improvement. Who doesn't want that? Love is in the air. And this is a new romance or an improvement in an existing romance and relationship. This is a beautiful card. It talks about a loving situation around you. And that's what's bringing you probably all this happiness. You're going to be showered with so much love. It's incredible, and you deserve it. Coming in next, you have the Judgment card, the Four of Swords, and you have the Three of Pentacles. The Four of Swords is that card of getting your rest, calling a truce, stepping back, closing the door, and leave all that chaos outside the door. This card says you've been through the gambit and you need to rest up. Don't be in a big hurry to answer questions, sign any documents, make any fast choices and decisions. You deserve this respite, this time out. You may have been experiencing lack of sleep and insomnia lately. Judgment comes in and says the universe is showering down on you. And I always like to think of this as Archangel Gabriel, coming in and bringing you the notification that you've got a second chance at doing something. You're free to go after what you want. And you've made a decision to only take those who care, support, and truly want to go on this next leg of the journey with you. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork. Teamwork is dream work. This is getting up there and being able to speak your piece. Support yourself, defend yourself, teach, preach, and convey information of wisdom to others. There is a team here. Everybody's working together for the same goal of success. And this is what will bring you in that success, is working and collaborating together compatibly. Okay, coming in at the end of the week, which is your angel card number, you've got threes. 333, 369. 9 is a single digit that it comes down to. You can Google the meanings of the nines. Now, resources, okay? Material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. Yes. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Oh my gosh. Angels and the powers that be are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. So when you see those threes, know that this is what's coming in for you. It's beautiful. Ten of Swords, King of Wands, and the World. Okay, so Ten of Swords comes in, and I don't mind this Ten of Swords. This is past tense. The tens are the endings of things, and you have experienced being confined, held down, restricted, and possibly feeling betrayed and stabbed in the back for some time, but you're on your feet again and you're back in the game. You have dealt with that, and now you're able to go forward in a better, brighter, more positive new future ahead of you. The King of Wands says, stand your ground, stay determined, don't back down, go big or go home. That's what he does. Also, you have the ability of leadership. Don't be afraid to step up and take that command role. Stand on your podium and speak your truth. The world is your oyster and it's at your feet now, my beautiful Aries. You're now able to pick and choose and turn the dial on that compass and go and be and do what you want now. This is a card of great success. It is a card also of endings, new beginnings, ending of one phase and the beginning of a new phase. Well, I love this reading for you. Happiness is inevitable for some of you. Enjoy it. Please know that I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Aries.